Hello my friends, welcome to my channel where I make Affinity fun and easy to learn. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use basic shapes inside of Affinity to create jaw-dropping shapes like this. Alright, if it's something you want to learn, make sure you are subscribed to this channel and make sure you turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss any of the videos I'll be dropping anytime from now. Without having to say much, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is, as you can see, I have my interface. I'm just going to turn off the ruler, Ctrl R to turn off this ruler here, Ctrl R to bring it back. So it's just simply toggling the Ctrl R, and so this is what we're trying to create here, right? I have this at the side for my reference. So I'm just going to create it here. So the first thing, I'm going to go over to my rectangle, select my rectangle like this, and of course, at first, this looks like a regular rectangle. I'm going to go over to my corner tool, which is this tool here, highlight the font size like this, and I'm going to reduce it like this until I have rounded corners all through, right? So it's beginning to look like it. So we have this is the first step. If you've done this, congratulations. Let's move on to the next step. So the next step is getting this shape here, right? This one here. So what I'm going to do is select my ellipse, right? So I'm just going to draw an ellipse or a circle, as you may know it as. Hold down shift to draw a perfect square circle. And I'm just going to draw something like this. Use my move tool and I'm going to bring it inside like this. Make sure I fit it to the top. Hold down shift and make sure it gets to the base, and I can move it to the end like this because it's a circle. Right, so it's going to snap to the object like this, right? So I'm just going to, you can select the two of them and align them. I'm going to use the color, right? Or you can use the eyedropper tool to select the color like this, right? So this is the first step. So how then do we get these parts? So that's the function of the pen tool. So let's go over to the pen tool and I'm just going to draw what looks like a triangle here. So I'm just going to click here and click here to form a triangle. Select the two of them like this and weld it, right? Still doesn't look like it, so let's apply finishing touch to this. So I'm just going to click on this and make it rounded corner, and I'm going to use my shape tool to bring this inside to have this perfect curve here, right? So having done this, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to my ellipse tool or my circle tool like this, and I'm going to have the ellipse here and make sure it's in the middle like this, you can see. And I'm just going to give this a color white. As you can see, this one here is white. So let's apply the gradient to it. So to do that, let me increase it a little bit, slightly bigger. Make a duplicate copy of this. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and I'm going to give it a color black. This is going to be our shadows. I'm going to put it under here like this, and I'm going to do two things to it. The first thing, I'm going to go to transparency tool, and your transparency tool is always under the fill tool, right? So click and of course make it transparent like this. Then the next thing you should do is, still selected, go over to Gaussian blur and add a Gaussian blur effect to it. You can see how I just created a nice shadow from this process, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shade the white color. So click on it. This is it. Yeah. Right. So I'm going to shade this to give it a 3D-ish feel. So click on G for gradients, and I'm going to drag from whites and I'm going to change this color to the color of the base like this. Very simple, right? So I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to move this here. Make sure it's on a straight line. Hold down shift while you're dragging. And I'm going to make this one smaller. Push it to the edge like this. And I'm just going to change the color to black like this. Click on this one. I'm going to apply the gradient to it. So it's going to go from, I'm going to use my eyedropper tool to select the top, right? So it's going to go from that light blue to a dark blue. Somewhere around here is nice. So let's zoom closer so that we can see what we have clearly. So selecting this, let's create the shadow here. Select this and go to FX and select outer shadow like this. Make sure it's blue like this. And let's make adjustments. Right, you might want to increase your offsets, but make sure you're not doing too much. Somewhere around here is good. So what I'm going to do here is increase my radius like this and turn up the opacity like this so that I can have the right amount of shadow here. You can see this is done. This is nice, as you can see. So with this done, a few things I would like to do. So with this, I'm going to make a duplicate copy of this, and I'm going to move this aside, right? You can see the copy is at the back, so I can change the color of the copy to base color for this particular shape, which is this. Go over to light filter, Gaussian blur, and apply this to it to create a lighting effect like this. You can see how subtle this is. Right, I'm just going to bring in my text. I have typed this down so that we don't waste our time trying to arrange this. Just going to space it out like this and we're good to go. So basically having this is a lorem ipsum text, right? So I'm just going to add letter A. I'm going to change the font. I'm going to use Sage. No, Sage doesn't look nice. Change it to a white. I'm going to change the font. Okay, I'll use Russo 1. I'm just going to place it here like this. And I'm also going to use the color of this base shape, right? So you can see how, let's create this ones also. So basically what I'm going to do here is Ctrl G to group all of this, and you can feel free to name them. All right, so this is green. I'm going to use this, pull this downwards, open this up, and I'm going to give it a different color. This time I'm going to use green. So click on G, click on this point here and use the color. Very simple. So it's very simple to edit once you've created the first one. So click here and click on this and click here too. You can see very easy, right? So you can have a last one, and that's how I created this.
With over 1,000 premium fonts, over 100 high-quality PSD flyer templates, over 700 icons, over 3,000 premium stock photos, 3,000 plus high-resolution backgrounds, 1,000 plus 3D and PNG assets, editable PSD templates, and lots more. If you're a creative designer, UI, UX, or web designer, the Smart Designer's graphics assets will make your life much more easier.